Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday to you. Let me see if I can get rid of this thing. Thank you. Can you hear me okay, LaDonna?
I can.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday.
Can't see you though.
You can't see me though.
I can. There now I can.
You can. Okay. I can't see you. All right. Well, happy Monday morning. Ooh, you got some hair today.
I had to spray it. You should have seen it when I first woke up. It was like this.
Ooh.
It was a
Ooh, you got
rooster. I almost
you got
left
the
it just to
Elva.
make people laugh.
You got the Elva. You get the Elva on it. All right. Well, welcome to our Fully Awake
But just so
365.
everyone knows, there's never going to be a day when I'm going to get up and shower before this.
Prior.
Just,
That's all right.
it's too early.
You do you. You just be you and do you. Well, happy Monday to everyone. We are in our Fully Awake 365. Today is November the 11th. It's 11/11. Is that called a palindrome or something like that, LaDonna?
It would be a palindrome if it was the same forwards and backwards, so not quite.
Oh,
The
okay. So,
day and the date are, but not the year.
okay. Well, we're going to be 11/11 and it's not 7/11. And I was trying to find the song this morning, LaDonna. Um, I couldn't find it for some reason in my Apple Music, but that 7779311. I think that's maybe a Prince
Oh yeah,
song,
yeah.
but I
It's the
just couldn't.
time.
Oh, is it the time? Same genre,
It's
Prince,
the
the
time.
time.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I have it. Prince probably wrote it. He wrote all their stuff.
Well, I wanted it for 11/11, but I couldn't find it this morning. Anyway,
Yeah.
we still have some joy for you. We're going to talk this morning about to each his or her own. This is the month of gratitude, living in gratitude. And this is just a little bit of joy for you. See if you recognize this song. I'll give you a little hint. I think this is early to mid 80s song that was a movie that then I think became a television show a little bit later. And some of the actors from the movie kind of crossed over into the television show, but some did not. See if you recognize this song and remember the artist.
Baby, look at me and tell me what you see. You ain't seen the best of me yet. Give me time, I'll make you forget the rest. I got more than me, and you can set it free. I can catch the moon in my hand. Don't you know who I am? Remember my name. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. I feel it coming together.
People will see me and either cry or die. I don't remember one of them. You're going to cry or you're going to die when you see me. Okay. Um, Talk to us, Brendan.
All right, let's see. I definitely saw people jumping in. Oh, you can hear me. Sorry, I didn't unmute myself. I saw people jumping in. Let's go grab it. Let's see. Miss Mary. All right, Fame. And she got the artist, which I'll reveal in just a second.
Yes.
Fred, Dr. Sharonda, Bobby. Let's go check our YouTube family. Oh my goodness. I have to scroll up. This is one everybody knew. Mary Jenkins, Jason Jacob, Billy Smith, Laverne, Dr. Ray. Let's see, Margie. Hey, Miss Margie. Cheryl Hayes. And Cheryl said, Gary said, Fame
Gary said fame.
by
Yes.
Irene Cara, which I will, or Cara, I don't, but so
think it's Cara.
that's the reveal there. Let's see, Jacoby got it as well. E. Brown. Keep scrolling, everyone, family. And Laverne said that was Flashdance. Oh,
Same genre.
we have more people on today.
Yep.
Let me keep scrolling. Durante, Rest in Beast. Let's see who guessed. Cheryl said that was Gary's favorite show in the 80s. I think that's it.
Remember my name.
There's so many people on today. Hello, family. YouTube is full of family this morning.
So Irene Cara or Cara was
Cara.
Cara wrote the
Cara.
song, and then but she didn't play she was Coco in the movie, but then she didn't play the character Coco in the television series.
She
Remember?
did. No, not in the television. No, in the movie, but not the television. I love the movie, hated the television series.
I liked the television series because I remember because Leroy was always on skates, roller skates in high school. Remember that? Yeah, he was Leroy. Leroy
Yes.
was a piece of work. All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna wear my roller skates to high school. All right, so to each his own. I turn it to you, LaDonna.
Okay, this morning our affirmation is, I know that everybody grows in their own space and at their own pace.
Yeah, so this is kind of just a good lesson in allowance. We talked a little bit yesterday about people who approach us that are different from us, but they don't mean us harm. They're just different. But then other people that there's some harm on it. There's some wanting to limit, to disenfranchise, some maybe even some hatred on it. And we have to be cautious, kind of wise to know the difference. But there are some things in our past that might harm us today that maybe weren't as harmful when we were children, like being told to stand in line or being told not to keep your hands to yourself or ask permission to go to the restroom or sit at your desk and eat your little peanut butter and jelly sandwich or whatever. These are things we learn in elementary school. There's a lot of good things we learn in elementary school. There might be some things that limit us in the learning, the pedagogical approach to teaching a child. But for the most part, it's probably things we can use at some point. We don't go back to that elementary school. And when we drive by it, we don't think, let's go in there and just tear that whole thing down. It's unnecessary. No, somebody probably needs it to some degree. Our children need it. And of course, there's different approaches to education that work for the individual child. But we give thanks for those things, but we don't live in them any longer. We can have gratitude for something and not still be in it. And so it's okay. It's okay if someone that you know still needs kind of laws. They need to follow the Ten Commandments kind of in their minds. But then there is an ascension that the prophet says, I'm going to take the laws, the tablets of stone, and I'm going to write them in your heart. In essence, I'm going to teach you how to have consciousness. I'm going to awaken the conscious moral being that you are. And so we give thanks for the stepping stones. They're not grave stones, they are grace stones. Here a little, there a little, line upon line. And then we also give thanks for the quantum leaps in Revelation and in awakening. But as we begin to grow and get into a different space of understanding, we continue to give thanks for the things that brought us to this space. I was thinking yesterday, LaDonna, when I was talking about kind of where Christian nationalism comes from. And the beginnings, of course, were connected to the Ku Klux Klan, segregation, Jim Crow, all of that surrounds 30s, 40s, 50s of the rise of Christian nationalism, what we call the moral majority. It turned into later words like focus on the family. Those are kind of more palatable ways of explaining it's all Christian nationalism, one nation and one religion under God. But I was thinking, my grandfather, Dana, our LaDonna's and my cousin brother, was saying, he texted me yesterday, he said, DE, I think as much as we honored Granddaddy Paulk, who was a great preacher, we think he was a member of the National Association of Evangelicals. We're pretty sure that he was. I don't hold that against him at that time. That might have been the capacity of his understanding for his lifetime. And I don't think it was his highest. It certainly isn't our highest. But I don't look at back at with malice. If he were alive today in 2024 and a member of that, I would say, Granddaddy, we got to talk. This is you should be way past this now. And so I look back charitably at that and go, well, maybe he was doing the best with the information that he had. The next generation certainly didn't stay there. My parents, the late Bishop Earl Paulk, Don, Clarice, the founders of our church and community, they didn't stay in that evangelical structure. They began to break out of it and to understand the connection to civil and human rights and a bigger and better vision and version of God. And so each generation kind of stands on the shoulders of the last generation. Isn't that what progress is about? But even though I could never be part of the National Association of Evangelicals, I stand on the shoulders of my grandfather, and that's okay. That was his understanding for his generation. And so we progress, we ascend, but we also understand that we don't have to tear down the things that have brought us to where we are. And so we give thanks in everything. We give thanks, for this is the will of God concerning.
Your dad is on and confirmed that yes,
He was part of that. Yeah, he was. All right. Well, we know that Granddaddy Paulk was doing the best with what he had, Dad, right? And look at this. My grandfather was illiterate, learned to read as a teenager. Or as a married man, learned to read. And he passes some wonderful things down to us. He passes some knowledge of Scripture down to us, the power of the Holy Ghost he passes down to us. Other things we go, that's not really for me. My generation is going to go into different spaces. And so, as David said, we serve our generation. So we give thanks for all of it. It's all working together somehow for our good. All right, turn it to you, LaDonna.
Okay, our ending prayer this morning is, God of understanding, help me to be thankful for the spiritual road that led me to where I am today, to know when to move on and bless rather than judge those coming behind me. Amen.
Said he did, and do she bite. All right, well, have a great beginning of your week. We will see you tomorrow morning at our connection service. That's 11 a.m. Eastern. I think it's not Eastern Standard. I think it's Eastern Daylight Time is how it's.
Standard now.
Oh, we're back to Standard Time. Sorry, we are on Eastern Standard now. It was Eastern Daylight. I just think we should have one time, but that's just my opinion. 11 a.m. Eastern something, Daylight or Eastern Time tomorrow, in person and virtually. Wednesday night, we will be in Inclusion 101. We're still trying to figure Tuesday night out. We'll send you an email. We'll be posting on social media to let you know what's going on with Tuesday night. If you get a chance, though, either sometime today or tomorrow, if you haven't seen it yet, really bless yourself. Go see the movie Conclave. If you have the time, go see the movie Conclave, and then we're gonna, if we come on Tuesday night, we're gonna unpack it. If not, we'll do it the next Tuesday night. But until we meet.
Actually, before we jump off, Annie Ross is on, your good friend Annie, and said, wish America would see the movie The Shack again as well.
Is this Annie from Portland, Maine?
I mean, I believe so.
What you mean?
Let us know, Annie.
Is this the Annie? My Miss Annie?
But anyway, saying that, and folks are going back and forth. So it's another great movie to maybe revisit as well.
Yeah.
So, but yes, the movie Conclave, see it. I think some people that typically tune in have been going out and seeing it. I've been seeing some notes.
Good. I won't spoil it for you. There is a very interesting twist at the end. What I want you to focus on the whole thing, but what I really want you to pay special attention to is the papal administrator who is facilitating the changing of the papacy. One pope has died, and they're electing voting for a new pope. the sermon or sermonette or homily basically that he gives to the other cardinals. There's like, I don't know, 100 cardinals or so that decide who the Pope is going to be. That homily is unbelievable. It's a critique of certainty and what certainty causes in both religious circles and in the human family and in our lives. But the leaning into uncertainty, into beginner's mind, into openness and emptiness. And so if you get a chance, see the movie Conclave. We're going to unpack it at least next Tuesday night, if not this Tuesday night. We'll
Yeah,
communicate.
actually, so several people are on. We have a lot of people on this morning. So good, happy Monday morning, everyone, our family here. We've got people literally from all over the world. We've got Hillside family on this
Oh my
morning.
goodness.
I know some of our brothers and sisters from Hillside.
All the people's.
Just so everyone here knows the schedule for Tuesday, there is a strong likelihood we will not be able to go live tomorrow night. And the next week we will be in Tulsa. So we will discuss the movie Conclave 2 weeks from tomorrow,
Okay.
not next week.
Okay.
But just giving everyone heads
That's
up.
where we'll be in
We are
Tulsa.
going to definitely try. So watch your notifications on
Yep.
the Bishop Carlton Pearson's platforms, YouTube and Facebook, and we'll make sure and keep you guys updated.
So either way, see the movie, and we will talk about it at some point together. That's right. Next Tuesday we will be in Tulsa on the anniversary of Bishop Pearson's transition, and be at the graveside and I don't know if it's side or grave site, LaDonna. I guess you could say it either way. It's a grave
I
side.
believe it's
It's also a
side.
site.
It's a site before when it's just being dug. It's side.
Look at you.
Exactly.
That's what my sister, she's smarter than me. Yes, but we will be in Tulsa next Tuesday, and hopefully connecting with you guys. Your camera froze for a minute, LaDonna. I couldn't tell what was going on. But we look forward to connecting with you guys. See the movie either way, though. Either way, see the movie. I woke up this morning like my mother. My mother plays the piano at all hours of the night. I couldn't sleep this morning, and I have a busy day. I wasn't going to get a chance to have a lot of musical connections. So I went into the basement, LaDonna, and was playing "As the Deer Panteth for the Water, So My Soul Longeth After Thee." And today's Veterans Day. Yes, happy Veterans Day to everyone. Those of you who have served, those who have family who have served, who are veterans in any way, or maybe in active service now. Thank you for your service, for your love, for giving us some sense of safety and sanctuary that we can practice religion of our own choosing, or no religion at all. Yeah, isn't that the beauty of where we live and what we do? All right, if you think that I've been looking over you today, I'm confused because my phone is not working, and I'm forgetting to look into my laptop camera. So I'm not looking above your head. I keep forgetting where the camera is. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Thanks to everybody who tuned in this morning.
People on.
Lots of people. We love you. We bless you. Looking forward to connecting with you again very soon. Hey, it gets better. Things are going to get better. Don't stay in that despair. Feel it, embrace it. And then as we begin to feel it, we will eventually start to heal it. But we can't just move past things. You can't just live in denial of things. We do have emotions. We do have feelings. They don't run our lives. We remember Eckhart Tolle's teaching, we are not our feelings. We're the awareness of our feelings, but they do impact us. And so there is a greater hope. Everything outside of us does not dictate what is inside of us. Our peace, our joy, our love, our vibration is not at the mercy of external conditions, but they certainly do affect our emotions at times. So we don't want to live in denial and be like, no, it's all good. Everything's great. And we don't want to stay in the pit of despair either. There's a middle way as we approach life from that conscious place. But thanks for joining us today, all the family all over the world. Look at all these people all over the world. Portland, Maine, Liverpool this morning, all of our friends. We love you. Have a great rest of your day.